This conference will now be recorded.
Fine, let me save this file. Today we'll try to understand ledger accrual schemes. Okay, ledger accrual schemes, accrual schemes we understood. Ledger allocation rules. Earlier we understood like accrual schemes. Earlier we understood accrual schemes. Now let us understand ledger allocation rules. Let us understand ledger allocation rules. Okay, what is this ledger allocation rules? I will give you an example and I will show you practical in the system. First, let us understand the concept. Okay, suppose take the example. I'm giving 240 chocolates. I'm giving 240 chocolates to my student. I mean to say my child. So suppose my child birthday, I'm giving 240 chocolates. So wherever she is studying, she has three sections, like section A, section B, section C. Section A, section B, section C. Here number of students are 25. In this, number of students are 30. And here the number of students are 25. Total 80 students. The reason behind section, suppose take the example, clearly 25, this one, and 30. So why it was uneven? It is not exactly equal. The reason behind section A and section B students are second language Telugu. Section C is second language is Hindi. Hindi is a second language. So like in the school, they are maintaining like this number of students. Now for my child birthday, I have given 240 chocolates to distribute. Okay, now it is three sections. It was given like 80 chocolates here, 80 chocolates here, 80 chocolates. So teacher can distribute properly. In this, only two can be given. Only two can be given, or three can be given. But here we cannot give three chocolates. We cannot give three chocolates. Only two chocolates. 60. Then remaining 20 will be. I cannot distribute pieces to my students. Now rather than this one, if I distribute 75 here and 75 here, now 90 will become here. Then for each and every student will be three chocolates. Make sense? Is it clear? Rather than the first method, if I have given like 80, then it is wasting of chocolates. How it is applicable for business? Okay, so let me remove these things, not required. Now take the example insurance. So for my employees, I'm paying insurance. So in the very first of I mean to say first month of financial year, in the month of April, first week or second week, I will pay insurance amount to all my employees, whoever is working. Then this insurance amount belongs to all employees, but I want to split this expense amount between the departments. So take the example, in HR department, there are 3 members. In admin department, 2 members. Sales department, 10 members. And stores department, 5 members. And then finance department, I have 5 members. These are the employees. I'm running my small company. I'm taking example like this. Okay. For all these employees, I'm paying 2,50,000. 2,50,000 I'm paying as an insurance amount. Now 5 departments. So I will split into 50,000 here. Expenses I'm splitting like this. Is it fine? Is it fine? If I split like this, like admin department will come to me and you are proportionate the expenses to my department. 50,000 is too much. It is not the way. So based on the employees, I need to calculate total employees divided by total amount divided by total employees, and I will proportionate. That means 30,000 for this department, 20,000 for this department, 1 lakh for this department, and 50,000, 50,000. Then it will be correct. Understood? Are you able to follow me? Yes or no? At least anyone?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yep.
So this is called fixed weight method. Fixed weight method means based on the employees, whatever I will map in the system, each department, how many employees. System should calculate automatically. I will enter the expenses, total amount expenses. I will enter the head count in each department. Then system should automatically split the amount to corresponding departments and it should be posted. That is my requirement. This is my requirement. Yes, system will take care. This is called fixed method. Fixed weight method. Another method is also available in the system, fixed percentage. Suppose water bottles, every day I'm arranging to my employees. People are coming, and because for employees I need to arrange. So in a month, the total amount is 1,000 rupees. 1,000 Indian rupees. It is roughly. Then it is, I cannot count head counts, like how many people are going, how many employees are taking a glass, how much they are drinking. So I will give roughly like percentage. For HR department, I will map like 20%, and here admin department 10%. For sales department, I'm making some 50% because people will come a lot, and here I'm making 5%, 85, 15%. Because to approach finance department, people are coming, their visitors are kind of thing, they're drinking. So roughly I'm taking like this. This is fixed percentage. So almost fixed percentage and fixed weight is same internally, but the way of calculation is different. This is based on the head count, This is based on the percentage. I'm least bothering about employee number.
But
Here,
even the
yes,
percentage will correspond to some figure, right? Why am
yes.
I giving 20%? It
Mm.
will correspond to some sort of figure.
Yeah. So for HR people for marketing and HR, their visitors also more to meet them. So I'm giving roughly like this. I cannot depend on only head counts because the visitors may come, and for HR department, suppose I mean to say new persons like suppose recruiting is happening, so employees are coming. So for this the department there is expenses, even the 2 or 3. So roughly here we cannot calculate exactly how many persons, how much water they are drinking, how much glasses they are drinking, or how many their relatives came, how many their like persons colleagues they came, how much it is. We cannot. We can estimate the percentage and we can put it like this. Make sense?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Next one is equally distribute. So here it is same departments. I'm taking rent example. Rent should be applicable for each and every person department. Suppose I'm taking example for understanding purpose, I'm taking this, may not be exact 20%, 20%. Here equally distribute. In the system we have 3 options. Fourth option also available, we'll discuss that one later. One is fixed weight, one is fixed percentage. Fixed percentage means it should be reached to 100 only, always. Here it is not 100. The head count is may not be 100, maybe 20, maybe 150. Okay, any number, but it will be proportionate. That is fixed weight method. Indirectly it is a fixed percentage only, but the percentage we need to map. Suppose you are changing to 6, then it will be different. If it is 6, then you need to change all numbers if it is a percentages. But if it is this method, you cannot require to change the percentage. System will take care about the percentage. In this we are mentioning percentage upfront, and here we are making distribute equally. If suppose only 4 departments, there is no admin department, then automatically it will become 25% for each. System has flexibility. These are the 3 options. One is fixed weight, another one is fixed percentage, another one is equally distribute. So that system will automatically split the amounts, and it will calculate and it will be posted in the system. You need not to distribute that amounts one by one while posting a journal. You are simply posting insurance amount 2.5 lakhs. That's it. System will take care. You are entering like water expenses. That's it. For the water expenses, you have configured this ledger allocation rule. If you apply that rule, automatically system will calculate in the same manner whatever it is. So if you have one more department, if it is added, then it will be 5 departments, 20, 20, 20. If it is one more department 6, then it is some 16.66. If it is 7, it is like this, it will be calculated. So these are the methods available in the system to configure. Okay, let us understand the fixed weight method, how to configure and how it is available, and we'll see this example in the system in reality, how it will be posted. So for better understanding, what I will do, I will create a main one ledger account, and I will map for that ledger account so that you can understand clearly. So I'm creating one ledger account, general ledger. Already existing one also I can show, but that can be confusing to your mindset. So for that, I'm creating one expenses. Chart of accounts, accounts, main accounts. Let me create insurance. I think some insurance accounts will be there already. Let me create a new insurance account. Insurance expenses, it is available 606,200. So I will create 606,210. Okay, it is a expense account. I have created 606,210. I have created. Now I will map the setups for this account fixed weight. Let me map. So where we can map this ledger accrual schemes, let me show you. General ledger, posting setup, sorry, not here, ledger allocations, ledger allocation rules. So what I will do, I will create a new one. No issues. Insurance, fixed weight, insurance. Okay, this should be active always. And if you go inside, it should be method, allocation method is we are mapping fixed weight. We are mapping fixed weight. So allocation journal. Okay, if you go to the source document, you need to map the source document. Source account is 606,210 and the destination so we need to define 606,210. So for, as I told you, department, so the same example will take HR department, 3 members. Let me verify HR department. I hope it is exist. HR department, the weight is, head count is 3, and another department, six zero six two one zero. Let me copy this one. Next department, admin, 2 members. I hope it is available, admin department. Otherwise, I'll use some other service. 1 second. Instead of that one, I'm taking IT department, admin and IT, suppose 2 people, and salespersons, sales and marketing department, it is 10 members. Usually for any organization, sales people will be little bit higher. Okay, next department, stores and finance, 5. Okay, service like operations, I'm making it as operations as a stores department, 5, and finance department, 5. So only here in this fixed weight, it is not reaching to 100. It may be less than 100, it may be more than 100, it may be thousands also. Whereas percentage, it is total should be equal to 100%. That is the main difference. So total weight is 25. Weight in total is 25, and out of 25, this is 5 ratio. This is 5 ratio. This is, suppose if I enter like 6, then 1 second. Then it will be 26. Out of 26, this is 6, and remaining 5, like this. Understood? Proportionate will be calculated like this. So I'm taking example. It's total weight. Total weight may not be 100%. Now I will do one transaction. I will post one expenses, and I will apply this rule, and let me show you. Let me create one journal. General ledger. The expenses will be posted normal general journal. General journal. Go to lines. Now if I go to the trial balance, or from here also you can see, usually the best simplest way is, if you go to trial balance, we can see the trial balance, the transactions, all the transactions existing in that main account. If I'm clicking calculate balances, okay, if you go inside, if you filter by 606, so for this 606, we don't have that 606 100 110 at this point, because there is no transaction posted. What I'm doing now, I'm posting this 606 210 insurance expenses. So I'm posting the expenditure 2,50,000. So I paid cash. Okay, it was created. Now I'm posting. Without looking a breakup, I have posted. Now I want to allocate these expenses between departments. This is normal transaction. We can do one by one based on the calculation, the entire calculation, the breakup based on dimensions and everything. We can do it manually, but it is a tricky job for me. I don't want the splitting now. I have posted directly. Now, if you verify the trial balance, if you click here, it will show the balance. Normal one transaction, it is 606210. It is normal expenditure. This is normal expenditure. If you look at this one, and if you verify the transactions, all transactions, it will show single transaction, but department wise not splitted. Department was not updated. Now I want to apply that split between the departments. So for that, okay, now let me take another duplicate. This is configuration setup. Now I need to execute ledger allocation rule. I need to apply ledger allocation rule. So if you go here, general ledger module, in this, if you collapse all allocations, ledger allocation rule. Sorry, this is rule creation, process ledger allocation rule. Process ledger allocation rule or request. Now I'm applying for insurance fixed weight, whatever I have created method. I'm selecting this one and look at this one. This is as of date, means it will consider all previous transactions and it will do. It will not do for one single transaction. It will take historical data and it will post for this one. Okay, it is for all transactions. I mean to say, suppose I have posted some more transactions in the earlier, everything will be considered. You cannot do from date and to date. This is as of date. And process, post only or process only. I'm using proposal only. I want to see before posting. I don't want to post. I want to see before posting. Okay, what is the date of transaction? Posting date today. I'm proposing this one, proposal only. Proposal only means it will create the like a split and you can verify and you can post. So I'm clicking OK. This is your processing ledger allocations. Now it is processed. It was processed. Operation is completed. It was processed. Operation is completed. Now if you verify, if you go to allocation journals, one transaction is created. Already some transaction may be created earlier, but a new transaction journal is created with 725, the latest one. This is our transaction. If you look at this one, the split will be happened. So it is 36 department, 26 department, 30, 20, 1 lakh, 50,000, 50,000. Understood? Any doubt here? Any confusion? Anything? Can I post? Or do you have anyone has? Yes or no, please, at least.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so I'm posting now. So if you want to do this process, you can do manually also. I mean to say, you can click on process allocation request by creating a new journal. You can do the process allocation request. The same thing, it will be happened. So rather than clicking directly, you can create a new one, new journal, and you can do it here from here also. This is also possible. Okay, sorry, it is, I think a new button will not be enabled. Oh, it is not enabled. This will not be possible. You cannot enter manually. It is process only. Okay, now I'm posting here. So usually you can post from here also. I'm posting now. So what happened? The debit amount, whatever it was posted earlier, 2,50,000, it was reversed. Debit and credit is posted. So now it was created and it was posted. Now if you verify the trial balance, if you apply once again, calculate balances. So now if you filter by the same 606, 200, 210 something. Okay, so this one, if you verify the transactions, it will show all this like splits. So the first transaction is debit and credit, nullified, but you are posting now with the department wise. Makes sense? Any confusion here? Anyone? So whenever if I'm generating report by department wise, like if I select department and ledger account for the 24 department, it was for the expense amount 50,000. For 22 department, it is 1 lakh. Like this, it will show. So rather than entering manually one by one, manual entry, system is taking care about the splits. That is the beauty of ledger allocation rules process. Understood?
Other than insurance, Satya, what are the other expenses majority of the times this method has been used?
Like not like head count, based on the head count, if you want any time at any point of time, any expenses, if you are calculating based on the employees head count or something count, we can use fixed rate.
What a department budget, let's say each and every department has certain budget every month for their expenses, that would fall in different category.
Actually budget is different. Actually, that is, we have another module called budgeting, that is also different. But now here it is the expenses I'm splitting into between departments, not only departments, any combination, even rent amount, like electricity amount, I need to split, so that at the end of the year I want to see each department wise what is the expenses, or each business unit wise what is the expenditure. So this is high level rather than actual. High level you can do it. Now one more employee joined in this company, then I can simply go to destination, I can change it to 7 kind of thing. I can modify, then I can update like this, I can modify. So this fixed weight is based on, I mean to say, it is not 100% always, it will keep on changing, like plus or minus is happening. If it is plus or minuses are happening, if I map fixed percentage, then I need to change the entire department. Am I right? The percentage will be changed. So indirectly it is calculating weight, fixed weight also it is calculating percentage only, but you are not changing all percentages, you are changing only one. Equally also, see, it is, this equally means it is directly percentage only. Am I right?
Yes.
But we are mentioning like we will not map this percentage, frankly if I speak. System will take care. All these three are internally, the logic will be same. If you create one more department like stores IT department, suppose, then automatically it will be 20%. If you add one more department, automatically this system is taking care. Indirectly it is a percentage only, but we are not making changes every time.
It totally depends on the client as to how they want it to be.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly, you're right. Yes. So whenever you are implementing in more clients, you will get more scenarios. Yeah. So now you understood like this one. So if it is percentage, you need to map the percentage. Simple. So if it is, let me go to here. So it is fixed weight. Let me verify electricity expenses. Okay, fixed percentage. Then you need to mention the percentages. Simple. It should be reached to 100%. 18%, 25%, 45%, 12%. Total reach to 100. That's it. Not only department, any combination. Business unit wise, business unit and department combination, or any combinations as per the client requirement, you can configure. So if it is equally, that means let me verify equally what was mapped. I think maybe utilities is equally mapped. I'm thinking, yeah, utilities, it was mapped with equally, given equally. So if it is equally, there is no percentage, there is no head count, or there is no percentage. Simply you are mapping, that's it. It will not ask to map any percentage or head count. Simply if you are mapping, it will distribute equally. Clear these three methods. Simply you can apply these methods. Now fourth method I want to tell you, basis method. So this basis method is a little bit tricky. If everyone is able to follow, fine. If you are not able to follow, then you can tell to the interviewer like, I did not get chance to work with this feature. Simply escapism. But let me try to explain you basis. Here, like based on the sales, advertisement expenditure, I want to split. In this earlier, it is we are splitting the same account, but here based on the sales advertisement expenditure, I am splitting. Means advertisement expenditure, suppose I have 3 branches, one is in Dilshuk Nagar, another one is in Amirpet, another one is in Chandanagar. There are 3 areas. Sales is happening, keep on. But this based on sales values, it may be 401,100, and there is another account 410,200 and 410,300. These are the 3 accounts. Means source itself is multiple, and expenses, it is advertisement expenditure, suppose 60,100, and if it is in the business unit 1, all together how much amount sales, based on that I need to split business unit 1, business unit 2, business unit 3. Based on this combination, you need to split the expenses. Business unit 1 with these 2 combinations, these 3 combinations, what is the sales? So while doing calculation destination, we need to understand basis. This is basis 1 method. In basis 1 method, these 2. base 2 method combination. So multiple combinations, source also multiple and destination also multiple. So for that we have a ledger allocation basis. So while creating here ledger allocation rule, we have fourth method like basis also. If you look at this one, I hope it will be advertisement expenditure. Let me verify whether it is basis or not. Yeah, advertisement expenditure basis. For advertisement expenditure, we have mapped basis.
Okay, is there any background noise? Someone is talking like.
Can you mute yourself, everyone, please? Everyone can mute yourself. Harpreet, if you don't mind, can you mute? Yeah, thank you. Fine. So if you map basis method, and then in the source also there is a basis methods. The source and destination. Source we have mapped this one, and the destination based on the basis one. This is basis ID. Another base ID. Another base ID. We are mapping base IDs. So what is this base ID means? You are creating here basis. Basis one method, which is like if you click on source, it is ledger accounts, sales accounts 4001 with business unit dimension 001. This is one business unit sales. Another business unit sales. Another business unit sales like 401 but 002. This is 003. Little bit tricky when I'm trying to understand this function in 2009 2010. I took a lot of time. I mean to say, to understand this one, I struggled a lot. Now I'm in a position like freely I'm able to explain you, but at that time to understand about this basis, it is very, very complex. In AX 2009, the old version, I struggled a lot to understand. I checked with many people of my friends. No one knows about this one. Equally distribute and fixed weight and fixed percentage, those are very simple, straightforward, you can understand. But for basis example also, it is not there in the old environment in AX 2009. This much example is not there. So what is this logic? I struggled a lot. So we have multiple bases while doing basic basis calculation, ledger allocation rule. In the destination, you are configuring basis 1, basis 2, basis 3. So that it will be explained. Understood? Any doubt in this? Little bit tricky, but you can understand. If you are able to understand your mindset, that is fine. If you are not able to understand in the interview, if your interviewer is asking, because you cannot explain in a proper manner for this basis, little bit complex. If you are not able to, don't try to attempt, leave it. Like you can tell them, I did not get chance to work with this feature. Otherwise, if you are able to follow, this is good. Actually very like a tricky logic. Yeah, at least a few people are able to follow me. Any doubt in this? Can anyone unmute yourself and
Hi Satya, I think the same basis function can be used for reallocating the cost for recruitment related expenses as well, right? Because every department will have their own expense.
Now, can you elaborate what it means, recruitment department?
Example, I have got advertisement cost for based on the recruitment, and say overall I have spent say around 100,000, and against that 100,000, based on the department scenario, how much is to be reallocated to that respective department? I think that can be one of the scenarios here.
No, there is no dependency on like that. Am I right? This is a straight scenario. Whatever you are taking example, it is a straight scenario. Here, there is a source is different, and while doing calculation of destination, while calculating destination, source is keep on changing, because sales value, if it is sales value is changed, then should be proportionate should be modified. Am I right? It is the source is keep on changing. One sales invoice is posted here, then it will be changed. Another sales invoice is posted, once again it will change. One more sales invoice is posted here, amounts will be changed, keep on changing. Am I right? Sales will not be stopped.
Correct. Regularly.
Yeah. So
here also, based on every requisition, there can be different expenses which can be borne. Like example, one of the requisitions can carry transportation expense. One requisition can have posted in like multiple sources, like in TV, LinkedIn plus something else.
So if these keep on expenses are changing, definitely you can use it. But that complex, this is a complex scenario, to be frankly. This complex scenario may not be required for normal like recruitment expenses. This is my opinion. If you want, you can use it. If it is keep on changing different departments, different combinations, or different units, business units combinations, yes, you can use it. If you are keep on changing the source values, I mean to say recruitment values are keep on changing every day or every month, yes, you can use it.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Fine. I hope it is clear. I think maybe a few people, some maybe 30%, 40% people may not understand. If you are not able to understand, leave it. Don't worry. Don't break your heads on this scenario. If you are able to follow, fine. Yeah.
Satya, just there's one more scenario here.
Yeah.
Companies in the industry of projects and things like that, project-based companies. Say for an example, if it is a factory rental or factory expenses of the company, depending on if in over a period of a year, if 5 projects or 10 projects or 100 projects have been handled in the project and the factory, based on the revenue recognized from each of this factory, the corresponding factory expenses can be allocated. Could be one scenario?
But actually, if you are using project itself is a big module, and you can accommodate that there itself, right? In the project, from the project.
No, but factory expenses you will not be allocating to the project directly on a day-to-day basis. If there is a refurbishing or maintenance and all those sort of things, it will be just sitting in a parking in an account. We can't allocate to the project directly because we don't know the utilization of the project to the factory at the time.
Okay, but actually, even if it is 100 projects or 150 projects, can you create practically those many lines here? I don't think so, because project expenses will be split into that one only. And if you, whether you are referring project expenses or manufacturing expenses,
it is a project expense, but it is a project expense, but the ledger is the manufacturing or the maintenance, factory maintenance.
So if it is a manufacturing expenditure, we have manufacturing. In the manufacturing function, we have some other function. Costing sheet.
Could be factory expenses as well, yeah.
Yeah. So costing sheet is a part, because whenever you are manufacturing an item, there will be direct cost and indirect cost. Direct cost is material cost, and indirect cost is the machinery expenditure, because depreciation of the machinery I need to calculate, and I need to calculate employee work, and then I need to incorporate my land cost should be incorporated, and electricity.
Yeah.
Those are indirect costs. So that is for item cost price. To arrive item cost price, we need to use that one in the costing sheet, item costing sheet.
Yeah, but that is only if you are selling the item as an item, But in a project-based industry, you will not be selling an item as such. You will be delivering the project. It is a phased invoices and things like that. So you will not be binding these costs into an item. You would be charging to the projects on a periodic basis, on a yearly or half yearly and things like that.
But as per my knowledge, if it is a project, you are going to put expenses in the project itself, but not in the allocation process. Because if your keep on projects are increasing, you cannot do manually here. Majorly, you will accommodate in the project only. I don't think so. It will be applicable here. This is my opinion.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Fine. Okay, we understood about ledger allocation rules. So earlier we understood accrual schemes. Accrual schemes we understood. Now ledger allocation rules we understood. Okay, fine. So one more topic, small topic. I will initiate. Tomorrow I will show you periodic journal. Periodic journals. So in the system we can use periodic journals. Example, like take the example rent expenditure. Every month you are posting this rent amount. I don't want to enter one by one manually. I want to keep one journal as a master, and I can bring that amount directly while posting. So to minimize the data entry, we can use the function periodic journal. Periodic journal means it is a set of transactions. It was created. As and when if you are posting any transaction, you can bring that journal into this transaction. That is periodic journal. A small topic. Okay.
Satya, you mean to say, is it something like recurring journal you post every month?
Yes, exactly. You're right. Yes. Recurring journal. Okay. So to minimize the data entry, that's it. Nothing here. Very small information. We can create periodic journals. We can call that amount directly. So I'm creating a new journal rather than existing one. Sometimes it will not work properly because that is old data, 2016 data. Let me create one specific simple line. So I'm entering this date. So suppose rent amount. I'm taking example rent amount. Every month I'm paying 50,000. So offset account also I'm paying 110180. Just a set you are creating. So remaining 8 months or 7 months, I need 7 numbers, and I'm mapping. Last date is 31st December 2021. This is June month, so 7 units I have created. Simply I have created, that's it. One periodic journal is created. The journal number is 726. The journal number is 726. Give me a second. So if you want a rent journal, something you can write. I have created. Simply I have created. Now while posting journal, let me close. I'm posting normal journal. Create new journal. Lines. So here I can click functions, whether it may be in the top or downside, I need to verify. Okay, so load ledger, not transactions. 1 second, sorry. Functions. Retrieve journal. Source rent journal. Click OK. Automatically click OK. Simple. Rather than manual entry, we are bringing directly. What happened? 1 second. Is it posted? Give me lines. It is not refreshed. Sorry. Periodic journal. Retrieve journal. What is going on? Refresh. One more function also available with this one also. Give me a second. This is I'm not regularly using journals. But if you click on here, automatically it will be populated. Why it is not showing, I don't know. Simply you can select that one and you can bring that one here. The main advantage is not like one line, single line. In real time scenario, it is not like one line. Suppose there are 20 lines or 40 lines, 50 lines. Okay, then if you want to enter one by one, it is like a tricky job. Am I right? It is a complex. Every month you are posting some 100 lines. These lines, 100 lines you are posting. Oh, it is days. I need to map months. Let me try. Retrieve the journal. It should copy. Copy or move. Anything is fine. Actually, it will not work. It will work. But I don't know why it is taking some time. We have created this journal on which date? Is any date is fine because we have not. Yeah, now it is coming. So let me delete and let me show you. It is refresh issue only, nothing here. You can click here and you can retrieve journal simply and select the date. So simply select the rent journal. Copy is enough actually. Click OK. It will be copied. Okay, once one time it is already copied here. Okay, refresh. So now why it was posted like last date, this one. Okay, fine. Like now it is already retrieved one time. Second time, if you want, you can make it different date. One time it is recruit already like retrieved from the system. Now if you want tomorrow date, yes, it is possible because monthly once. So now I'm taking 5th of this month. It will be retrieved a number of times. 1 second. But if you look at this one, it last update means last date means it was updated last date. Actually, why it was changed to last date? Okay, leave it. Let me try once again. Suppose 6th of July. Rent journal. Click OK. I think the same journal it will not bring because I already brought one time. System is taking care like internally. Let me create a new one. Just give me 2 minutes. I will show you. But nowadays this utilization periodic journal is less because we have Excel file integration. Everyone is using Excel file because we can upload Excel file using Excel. We can upload and we can bring that one. That is the reason the utilization of nowadays about this periodic journal or retrieve journals is very less. It is telling like operation is completed, but why it is not showing? Give me a second. I think this is correct. Simple function, nothing here, new or complex. but you can bring only one time. I mean to say in the same journal. Tomorrow I will show you like save journal and retrieve. That is very flexible rather than periodic journal. These two also, it is actually like this functionality is available in oldest version from AX 2009 to or 4.02 latest versions. But nowadays they are using Microsoft, like many users, business people, they are using this one, Excel file, uploading Excel file. So you can use Excel file, not here. You can use load Excel file. This will be more flexible than other applications. I mean to say, rather than this one, we have very flexible functions. So nowadays the utilization is very less, but tomorrow I will show you save journal and retrieve journal. I will show you tomorrow. Okay, periodic journal, sometimes I'm getting some refresh issues, but I will show you this one, and I will explain you about this one also tomorrow. We will discuss on these points, but I may not show you properly about this one because the integration Excel is not working or not, I don't know. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it will not work. If it is not working, I cannot show you from this demo because it will open Excel file. This is very flexible function. You can open in the Excel file and you can enter the details and you can import whatever the way you want. This is a small add-on with Excel file, with Office. Okay, I will show you this one tomorrow. I don't want your time to already cross our time. We'll show you tomorrow. Okay, I will continue tomorrow about these small topics and we'll continue remaining topics. Yeah, if anyone want to discuss with any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, we can wind up for today.
Yeah, in the allocation rule, we had two journals posted. One through the journal where the actual expense gets posted, then the allocation journal when the reallocation of the cost happens. Is there a link between these two journals? How do I say that, okay, the second journal is basis this primary journal?
Actually, if you are asking about the journal names, it is different. Yeah, it is coming, but it is working or not, I don't know. Okay, Excel is opening. Fine. So here, the journal name itself is different. I mean to say,
because we'll have a lot of journals posted on a regular basis. Say after 6 months, if I want to debug and say, okay, I have got this allocation journal 100 posted on this and this date, but what is the primary journal against which this journal has got created? I'm not able to find the source.
Okay, so first thing is differentiation. I'm showing you differentiation. Okay, like suppose journal setup. You know this one, am I right? You are, if you are aware of this one, fine. Anyhow, I need to teach to everyone because you are experienced. That's why I'm just telling you. The names you can create. Am I right? This is allocation journal. The type is different. Allocation.
Correct.
Journal is normal journal.
Yeah, normal journal.
Okay,
Daily
this is not daily journals. It will be daily journal. Refreshing daily journal. Now, yeah, whenever you are posting the journal, it was if you go to I mean to say inquiries and reports. If you verify the transactions, definitely one transaction is allocation journal, one transaction is daily journal. So if you look at this one, give me a second, it is taking some time. Just came now. 606. Now, if you go here, all transactions, it will show all, like one is like one transaction is these two transactions. One transaction is through general journal, another transaction is through allocation journal. So voucher number series is different.
Okay. So here is where we get the voucher number.
Yeah. It will be nullified against this one and will show. So if you want to remove these two, you can do ledger settlement transaction. These two transactions you can do ledger settlement.
Okay, that is fine. Now, say example, if I go, can you go to the allocation journal, please? Allocation journal menu.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will open from here.
Yeah, there is example, this journal which is posted, whatever the date or thing is posted. I know this is posted, but I want to know what is the related journal which is creating these lines.
So the original line.
Yeah, the original line.
So for that, if you want like that, as I told you, you need to do it ledger settlement for these two.
Okay.
If you do knockoff ledger settlement process, then you can track that information inside. It will be there inside.
Okay, so there is no front end form or like field or say.
One more thing, this allocation, whatever, suppose 1000 transactions are there, all 1000 transactions will be considered and it will be reallocated in the last. The latest. So the last one is the latest one. You cannot split because here you are looking at only one. Suppose there are 4 transactions I have posted. All transactions once again merged and it was split into last one once again. It is not. Yeah. Understood?
Okay. Got it. Yeah. I'll have a look at it. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Anything else, anyone? Okay, nothing. Then okay, we'll connect once again tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. IST. See you all. Bye.